Hello, my yogi friends. This is my first attempt at a voiceover, and my practice I filmed on the beach, as you see, and the sandflies were like crazy bad, so I actually practiced really quick to keep them from biting me. And so when I went to do the voiceover, I realized how fast I was going. So hopefully, this isn't too fast for you to keep up with. If you do it more than once, you'll definitely start to remember where to go. And making your way into child's pose, taking the toes together, knees apart. You can sink the hips back, walk the arms long, and let the forehead rest onto the ground. You close the eyes and let your body sink down. Connect to the breath. Gentle inhale, gentle exhale. Let your body completely relax. You're going to tuck the toes underneath. Once again, extending the arms, pressing into the base of the palm. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, walking the hands to the right, anchoring down the left hand with the right, billow the ribs out to the left, and coming to the left side, covering right hand with the left, billow the ribs out to the right side. And come back to center, stretch long, child's pose. And then as you inhale, roll forward to a modified plank. So you're on the knees, navel and pubic bones zip together. You can soften the hips down to the earth, lift up through the sternum. Child's pose, exhale, keep the toes tucked. And as the wave of the inhale lifts you up, back to modified upward facing dog. Let the hips be heavy, expand your heart into space. Exhale, rolling back, child's pose, toes tucked. I'm going to do that again, inhaling, coming up. Moving your shoulder blades into your body, pointing the toes up to the sky, releasing the right leg, gaze over the left shoulder, and then releasing the left leg, gazing over the right shoulder. And you can tuck your toes, making your way to tabletop. For thread the needle, you're going to draw the right arm underneath the left, coming onto your shoulder blade and temple. And stretching the left arm long, pressing into the base of the left palm, lengthen through the left side. You can draw the shoulders on top of one another. So left shoulder up as the right shoulder comes down. Option to lift the left shoulder up, taking a half bind here. Nice easy breath coming out of the bind back into tabletop. And we'll draw the left arm underneath the right, coming down onto the shoulder and temple, lengthening through the right heel of the palm all the way through the right body. See if you can stack the shoulders here, opening up, broadening the front chest. Easy breath. An option, once again, to reach up through the right, taking a half bind. Maybe the hand finds the crease of the thigh. Full inhale, and exhale, release out. Back to tabletop. And take an inhale, slide the sacrum up, lift through the heart, dog tilt. Exhale, press the ground away, cat pose. Inhale, dog tilt. Lift through the heart, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. You can find length in the spine here. You can roll forward into the toes, placing some weight into the hands. And you can soften the left knee, easing the right heel down, and vice versa. And drawing the sitting bones up to the sky, inhale. And then as you exhale, you can come onto the fingertips, lengthen the spine even more, and then walk the hands back to meet the toes. Forward fold, crown of head heavy. And then as you inhale, bending the knees, taking the hands, interlacing fingers behind you, starting to open into the shoulders. Deep bend the knees here, letting the head be soft. And finding a twist, releasing the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, releasing left arm up to the sky, collarbones broad. And exhale, coming back to forward fold. Inhale, plank pose. Walk forward. Firm the body to the midline. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Toes release. Locust pose. Inhale, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, you can soften the knees, look forward, and you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, spine lengthens out of the pelvis, forward fold, exhale. Ground into the feet, rise to Urdhva Hastasana, sweeping the hands out to the side and up. Ribs distance themselves from the hips, lean back. Hands down the center line to the heart. You stay here, connecting to the breath and lengthening the sitting bone, tailbone down to the ground. Inhale, sweeping the hands up to the sky, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, and as you exhale, stepping the right foot as far back as you can, runner's lunge. I want you to find length here. And starting to draw the thighs towards one another. Left arm sweeps up into a low lunge twist. Inhale. Exhale, lower the back knee, sweeping the hand behind you and then along the ground as it comes up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. And then exhale, hands frame the foot. Horse pose, walking the heel in front of the knee. You can walk the hands up to the top of the knee, sink the hips down and forward. You can feel your shoulders stacked over the hips. And exhale, step the back foot up to meet the front, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, stepping the left foot back, runner's lunge, drawing both hip points forward. And then we find open twist, releasing the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, we soften the back knee down, reach behind you, brushing the ground, arm comes down, and then both arms reach up to the sky. Inhale, lean into the space behind you. And then as you exhale, hands frame the foot. Horse pose, creeping the right foot in front of the knee, hands walk up. And sliding the hips forward, taking an inhale here, shoulders stacked over the hips. You can exhale, release the hands to the ground, step forward, halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Urdhva Hastasana, inhaling the hands to the sky. Forward fold, exhale, soften the jaw. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to downward facing dog. You can sway the hip side to side here. And we'll find a three-legged dog. Right leg sweeps to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, pointing the toe and step through. Warrior one. Back heel grounds as you sweep the hands up to the sky. Strong through the back leg. Exhale, hands interlace behind the back, rounding the shoulders open. Exhale, humble warrior. Shoulder to the inside of the knee, gaze to the floor. Knuckles slide over the head if you can. Strong legs, inhale, rise up. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Downward facing dog. Plank pose, inhale forward, exhale chaturanga, upward facing dog. Growing out of the arms, downward facing dog. Inhaling left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, core plank. Step through, warrior one. Back heel grounds, inhale, we lift up, expand heart into space. Exhale, releasing the hands, interlacing opposite way, shoulder heads roll open. Humble warrior, bow down, shoulder to the inside of the knee, knuckles sliding over the crown of the head. As you inhale, let the body lift up, back to warrior one. Exhale, runner's lunge, plank pose. Shift forward as you inhale, chaturanga as you exhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, inhale. Sternum broadens, downward facing dog, rolling over the toes and pedal the feet here. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts, core plank, step through, warrior two this time. Reach the left arm forward, gaze to the thumbs, and then windmill the arms open. Spread your wings, collarbones spiraling open, strong through the legs. Inhale, reverse the warrior, reach up to the sky, and exhale, reach behind you. Sliding into that front knee, open the side body, warrior two. Extended side angle, finding one line. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. You can turn the toes in, heels out. Halfway lift, inhale, runner's lunge. Pause here. Plank pose, step back. Exhale, vinyasa. Roll through with the breath. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg long, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, core plank. Warrior two, reach with the right arm, gaze to the thumb, and then windmill the arms up. Warrior two. Strong foundation in the legs, lightness in the upper body. We reverse the warrior. Palm flips. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, reach behind you, peeling the front knee open, flaring the side ribs. Extended side angle. So I forgot to add it in on this side, but you can do that now. And then you come to a 5-pointed star, inhaling, reaching, expanding, taking your wide leg forward, fold, lengthening the spine, sitting bones sliding up. Inhale, halfway lift, runner's lunge, pivot forward, exhale. You stay here for an inhale to find length, plank pose, step back. Inhale, forward, chaturanga. Taking your vinyasa, you can gaze open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connecting back to the breath. Taking an inhale, exhale, hopping to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Spine lengthens, shoulders slide down the back ribs. Forward fold as you exhale. And as you inhale, we rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, moving the heart, expanding it into space. Exhale the hands to center. Inhale, and exhale, grounding down into the earth. Inhale, releasing, painting the sky with the fingertips, forward fold, exhale, pouring the heart forward, half lift, inhale. Exhale, you can step back, downward facing dog. Find your three-legged dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, core plank. And find your warrior two. Left arm reaches forward and let it pick you up, warrior two. We find a reversed warrior, flipping the front palm. Inhaling up and exhaling, tucking the back ribs, extended side angle. Maybe the right hand touches down to the earth this time. 5-pointed star. Inhale, expand and radiate. Exhale, hands to the heart. We come to our Skandasana over the back knee. Coming back to center, Skandasana over the front knee. Really pressing down through both feet. Inhale the center, exhale over the back. We inhale, come back to center, 5-pointed star, radiate. We find our hands on our hips, goddess pose. Taking the toes to the corners of the mat, hands can find the knees. We're going to take a half fold, release the right shoulder to the inside of the left knee, and then left shoulder into the inside of the right knee. We'll go again, twisting our spine, releasing into the side body and the shoulder. 5-pointed star, you can inhale. Once again, strong legs into your forward fold. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Halfway lift, inhale. Runner's lunge, front of the mat. You find your plank pose as you step back, shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Collarbones broaden, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step through, warrior two. Right arm sweeps forward and picks you up, warrior two. Soft shoulders. Reversing the warrior. Inhale, reach up and out of your body as you find space. Extended side angle. Hand to the inside of the foot if there's space, reaching up over the head with the top arm. 5-pointed star. Inhale, radiate. Tailbone long to the ground. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we find our Skandasana lunge to the back over that right knee. Inhale through center. And exhale over the top knee. Arms lifting up like you're a bird in flight. Inhale, exhale back into center. Goddess pose. Hands can come to hips, drawing the knees out over the ankles. And the hands find the inside of the knees. Halfway lift. And then you release the right shoulder to the left knee, left shoulder to the right knee. Back again. Twisting, releasing the side body and the shoulders. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Prasarita Padottanasana. Crown of the head heavy to the earth. Halfway lift. Exhale, pivot forward, runner's lunge, lengthen the body, and you step back, plank pose. Let the inhale shift you forward, vinyasa. Let the hips be heavy, kneecaps lift into thighs. Anahatasana, the knees rest into the mat, walking the arms forward. So you let the forehead rest on the mat or on a block here, keeping the hips over the knees. The deep stretch into the shoulders, into the back door of the heart. Coming back into your center. Sphinx pose. Bring the body down onto the mat, energizing the arms towards the midline. Inhaling, expanding the heart into space. As you exhale, we'll come down onto the mat. You can cactus the right arm onto the ground and pressing into the left palm, lifting the left leg up. Stay here or release the toe into the earth. You can keep pressing the left palm down into the ground to feel more sensation through that right front shoulder. I want you to breathe here through that opening feeling. And then coming back out as you exhale to center, cactusing the left arm down onto the ground, coming onto the left side of the body as the right leg lifts, bending the knee, maybe the toes touch down behind you. And keep pressing into that right palm to increase sensation through the left shoulder. And as you exhale, coming back onto your belly. Your hands frame the ribs, tucking the toes. Inhale up, downward facing dog as you exhale. You can lengthen the heels a little bit more to the ground and find three-legged dog, right leg lifting. Exhale, lizard lunge, right foot steps outside the right hand. And you can grow out of the arms here. Option to lower the back knee into the earth and taking a twist. Hand finds the pinky side toe. Coming back, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin behind wrists. You can lengthen the left leg out behind you. Pressing into the fingertips, lengthening the spine out of the bowl of the pelvis. And exhale, coming forward. You can lengthen the crown of the head so it's in line with the sacrum. You can shift the hips, adjusting the left hip forward and sending the right hip back. And if it's okay, you can bring the elbows wide, coming onto stacked hands. And then making your way back up, three-legged dog, releasing that right leg up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Lizard lunge, stepping the foot outside the left hand. And once again, pressing the ground away. Option for a twist. Back knee grounds, and you find the pinky side toe of the foot, rolling heart open. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Pigeon pose, shin to the backs of the wrists. You send the left hip back, right hip forward, lifting up through the heart before releasing down onto the forearms. Once again, finding length here, finding sensation in the hips. You can bring the elbows wide, letting the head rest in the hands here. Easy breath. And where can you find softness? You can inhale, come back up, find your three-legged dog. Inhale, expand, left leg lifts, downward facing dog. And you can jump, float to the top of the mat, finding a Baddha Konasana. Bound angle, soles of the feet come together. Hands to the ankles, lengthen the spine. You can send your hips forward and then start to lengthen the spine, reaching through the heart into your forward fold. Maybe the elbows hook outside the shins, and then tucking the chin into the chest, feeling that slight dome in the upper back. Knees opening out. And staying with the breath. And the inhale, bring you back up. Making your way to your back. Half Apanasana, right knee into the chest. Drawing it to the shoulder to compress the right side. And then taking the left knee into the chest, compressing the left side. You find figure four, right ankle on top of left knee. You're going to invite a twist here as we come onto the left side of the body. The left hand can take hold of the right ankle. You can stretch the right arm out to the side, gazing out over the right arm. The shoulders are soft, keeping the knee pointing up to the sky. Feeling the full weight of the body. You come back up and out and find figure four, left ankle over right knee. Shifting hips to the left and then releasing over the right side. Once again, right hand finds the left ankle, gazing over the outstretched left arm. The shoulders melting into the earth. Using the breath to soften where you can. Coming back to center. Making your way into Savasana. You can let the feet roll open, the palms face up. You can stay here in Savasana, or if you'd like to take a seated meditation, that's an option too. You can sit in Sukhasana for meditation if that's your choice. And feeling the back body expand. A slight tucking of the chin. Letting the breath settle into Ujjayi breathing. See if you can make your breathing nice and smooth. Inhale, matching the exhale. Allow the sound of the ocean breath to focus your mind. As you breathe in deeply, feel your belly and rib cage expand and imagine a wave rushing in and filling you up. As you breathe out, feel your belly fall and ribs relax together. and see that wave receding from the shore. And imagine the waves have washed you to the shore and you lie safe on a beach of warm, soft sand. Allow your whole body to sink into that sand below you. Feel the sun warm your body and the breeze on your face. And then bringing the hands together, fingertips to forehead. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.